What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we'll be talking about all of the brand new kicks that were recently decrypted that will be releasing in the item shop over the next few days or weeks or whatever else, in order to get you hyped up for everything going on with Fortnite. I know not everyone cares about kicks, but some people do still, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a video to at least showcase these to you guys so you can get a little bit of a glimpse of what's going to be coming soon. I do believe out of all the kicks we're showcasing, these right here, the Llama Loungers, are the only ones that have actually already released in the item shop, so these won't be included in the showcase, but I'll just show it at the beginning anyways, just to kind of keep that in mind. However, in terms of the pricing of all these kicks, there's only one that we actually know about, so let's talk about that one first. The Mischief Big Red Boot collaboration, which actually does have its own Mischief shoes set in the game files, even though it's not being used here for whatever reason, will be releasing in tomorrow's item shop reset for 1,200 V-Bucks, and they have a little bit of reactivity that you can enable or disable. As you can see right here, you'll have this reactivity at the very bottom where it kind of just glows blue, but if you don't want that reactivity, you just want the big red boot, you can go ahead and do that as well, and then there won't even be that kind of white lip that they have there towards the bottom. It will literally just be red the full way around over the entirety of the boots. In the reactive icon, we can see that there's supposed to be some type of smoke effect going on in the back here, but that doesn't appear to be happening at all. I'm not too for sure what that's supposed to be, unless it's, just an added special effect they did, just to make it look a little bit cooler. But these will be releasing in tomorrow's item shop for 1,200 V-Bucks, as I've already mentioned, and they're a pair of collaboration kicks. Next up, we have ourselves some new Air Jordans. These are the Air Jordan 5 Retro Reverse Grape. Now, the two different Air Jordans we're going to be showing, this one and the one right next to it, are actually going to be sold in a bundle in the item shops if you want to pick them up at a discounted price. I'm not for sure what the discount's going to be. Keep that in mind. There will be a bundle releasing very, very soon for them. Here it is in the Retro OG versions of the actual same Air Jordans, and we can show it up close once again. Looks pretty nice. Definitely if you're someone who enjoys kicks and shoes in general, these are something that you're going to purchase. But if you're someone like me who doesn't really care too much about the kicks in Fortnite, maybe you're not going to purchase them unless there's a nice discount or something going on. We also have the Llama Stompers right here, which is another pair of this whole entire llama set they're doing right now. These are Fortnite original shoes, so I wouldn't be surprised if they end up being a little bit cheaper than the actual big shoes that Epic Games has with brands and everything else, because for example, the Llama Slippers right here are only 800 V-Bucks, so since this is a Fortnite original, I would expect it to be 800 V-Bucks as well, just given the normal pricing. But you can see what it looks like right there, and then if we equip it on Mad Moxie right here, you can see what it looks like right there as well. Does a pretty good job, actually. It does kind of fit, however, of course, Mad Moxie's shading style doesn't really fit too well with this. And then, of course, we have the Stingin Slippies right here, which is a new pair of slippers that they're going to be releasing in the game, and it kind of matches the whole entire theming of the next season, everything we're going into, because it's a whole entire bug invasion theme and everything else, and the next Battle Royale starter pack is actually a bee-themed character, so it just kind of makes sense to have bee-themed kicks to go along with all that stuff. Now, in terms of Slippies, or the slippers that they've released in Fortnite before, typically they always have a price of 600 V-Bucks when they're around, this type of design. The Chicken Chonkers were 600 V-Bucks, the Pupper Slippers were 600 V-Bucks, the Water Waddlers, which wasn't really, a pair of slippers, but, it kind of matched the same design, was 600 V-Bucks, and so on and so forth. And then when you get to more of the realistic shoes, for example, like the Llama Stompers right here, and I guess in some cases the Llama Loungers, I wouldn't really say this is realistic, but for example, the Llama Loungers was made 800 V-Bucks instead. But in terms of kicks that actually match the Llama Stompers design and are Fortnite original kicks, it does appear like that 600 to 800 V-Buck price range is the exact area you can expect it to cost when it does release in the item shop. And then of course, with the Air Jordan, for examples, if we just go grab another Air Jordan that released in the item shop before, those typically end up being around 800 to 1,000 V-Bucks in order to get one pair. So for the bundle, it most likely be 1,600, 1,800 V-Bucks for both pairs of kicks, or maybe it goes a little bit lower, 1,500, but it definitely is going to be more on the expensive side for the Air Jordans compared to stuff like, the Stingin Slippies, for example. But these are all the kicks that will be releasing in the item shop over the next few weeks, or however long it actually takes to get them all in the game. And I hope this video was informative, gave you some information on some upcoming kicks coming to the game. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and support the content I create. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys next time with another upload. So until then, peace out.